Shalom everybody, Daniel here, One Love Caravan again. Bringing you some more updates about these end times we're living in, and about again Africa, our journey. Yes, because we still trapped in Europe, and now we are in Andalusia. Specifically Malaga, the place now called Malaga. Again, very important place, I told you, because Malaga, it's very ancient, and the Malaga is, again, it was founded by the Phoenicians. They would call Melek, okay, Malaga. You see, so this, it would also be a part of this ancient civilization of Tartessos, because all this, like this is the Straits of Gibraltar, Stretcho de Gibraltar, and around this area, and around there, Algarve, and all around this area, there was a great civilization, Tartessos, Tarsis, however you want to call this, Atlantis, however you want to call this. But there is evidence enough, that there was pre-Roman big civilization here. So we have many archaeological sites here, okay? Many archaeological sites in the Iberian Peninsula, in the south here in Andalusia, and a very important place. Actually, again, this is a part of Africa, and we have now, we are seeing it at the front of our eyes, the fall of Europe and the rise of Africa. Okay, but unfortunately, here in Europe, the people are very numb. And this is also because of drug abuse. Actually, okay, let's start with that. In Europe, there is no education, none. So no one can really know. The people they want to know, they go like in this kind of secret societies, in the masonry or whatever, or they go to they start in the university, right? Excuse me. So if people here in the West, they want to know something, they go study in the university, or they want to belong to some club, in order to get to information, and to get, money. In the end here, everyone's just thinking in this money. Okay, but the money now, their money, the euro, the dollar, the pound, the Swiss franc, this money, it's over and out. We know that. We know that this money, there is a fraud. The dollar, it's not backed up on gold anymore. The euro, it's just backed up on evilness. The only thing the euro is backed up is evilness. So I just want you guys to understand where we're coming from, okay? Because listen, again here, as you can see, terremotos, volcanoes, this is earthquakes and volcanoes, so lightning, thunder, brimstone, and fire. You see, there were many earthquakes, during history, and you can see very seismic activities going on, and this, if you look well, you can see where we are, You see Africa, you see. Okay, so here is the Iberian Peninsula here. It goes through, it has seismic activities there. So there was the big earthquake of Lisbon 300 years ago. This is around when the Industrial Revolution was, you understand? I think it's just like any time that the human goes away from nature, yeah, any time that human go away from God, yeah, there must come a destruction, okay? Because a civilization which is built on sand, again, it cannot stay, so it must be destroyed. So as Sodom and Gomorrah got destroyed, and every time that some civilization turns away, okay, like again the old civilization here, even this Tartessos civilization, yeah, all this prehistory, pre-deluge, yeah, it got destroyed because it was a wicked civilization, yeah. Now again you can see the civilization is wicked, yeah, and you can see that the people they prefer to live at the beach, at the coast, yeah, and not in the interior. They like to live like unsustainable, okay? So their focus is only in diversity, let's say, how does it called? To have fun, yeah? And that's just having fun, just materialism. So there is no spirituality in the Western world. It's only a witchcraft, yeah? But the people don't even understand the witchcraft. It's like the technology, they don't even understand the technology they use, okay? So they don't know their history. Actually, the people here, they don't know anything. And then that's the sad thing. I think the people, they don't even want to know, okay? They don't even want to know. So anyhow, the destruction must come. Huh? So an earthquake must come. Yeah, and when an earthquake comes here in the Iberian Peninsula, everything will fall down, because everything built here in the last decades is just crap building. Yeah, it's just, it must fall. Okay. And what the people gonna do if everything falls? If you tomorrow have no internet, there is already the chaos, complete chaos, okay? So you don't need much. So you see, it's the fall, yeah, of Babylon. Again, it's, you see, we have this kind of thing. You had colonization going on. This was the young Queen Elizabeth, yeah? It's also already over, eh? The old world, it's over. It's the fall, it's over. And now it's the kingdom of God coming, okay? It's like we have it in the biblical description. So, earthquake, thunder, brimstone, and fire, okay? Will get rid of all the evilness and wickedness on this world, right? This is for sure. So, again, because the people are deceived, okay? The people are very, very deceived by any kind of false religion or whatever doctrine, flat earth, this and that, new age, polyamory, that, whatever, sovereign movement, this, whatever. Okay, people are also on drugs, okay? I can tell you this because here in Europe, everyone is taking drugs, okay? From small, the people, they used to drink alcohol, okay? And taking cocaine, amphetamine, LSD, all this stuff. The people, they take this, it's like normal. It's like in other places, they would take bread, yeah? Here they take pills and it's very, very sad, okay? But this is because without the drugs, the people, they would not work for this evil system, okay? So you need to make the people hooked, yeah, on this. Then do you have the monopoly? You can do with them whatever you want, yeah? Because you have like junkies, yeah? All your population is a junkie, and you are the number one drug dealer, yeah? As a president or whatever. So you have them all at the leash, yeah? You have at the very short leash, yeah? The people are actually they're under hypnosis, yeah? They're under remote control, and this works also with the technology. And yeah, It's very sad to see, because we have intelligent people who used to warn us. Yeah, they used to warn us. I since many years, I'm explaining the people that there soon is the world war coming. Okay, now we are in the middle of it, but people still they don't want to even talk about that. Here in Spain or whatever, people, they're just busy making parties, organizing. Like when it comes to organize, centralize, it is about making the next party. Yeah, it's very sad. Okay, so what is happening here now? Again, sorry. Many lies going on. Okay, many lies, and many again, the devil, the shaitan, it's the deceiver. Yeah, and people surely are deceived. Okay, they cannot see the truth. Okay, so they, here we go, look at this electricity, look at this. Okay, robot again. I grew up in Switzerland. My grandfather was he had a company, factory of microchip production, and he doesn't even understand this technology. I swear to you that he doesn't really understand, because you have to understand spirituality. You have to understand spirituality to understand this technology. And for sure, people in Switzerland, they do not understand anything about spirituality. How could they? They don't know anything about the history. I will tell you something, and I hope that you listen very well. Okay, here what I do, I have in my ears. It's actually garlic. Yeah, because I had infections, many infections, and I have garlic, because garlic is good against vampires, you know. Anyway, but it takes out the infection. Yeah, I work all with natural healing and all these remedies in a natural, okay, way. And we have this YouTube channel, as you can see. Yeah, there is until now only one video they took away, YouTube. Yeah, and this was the one I'm talking about, silver water, colloidal silver. Yeah, because it's very important, and they don't want you to know. But salt, silver, and sage, again, salt, silver, and sage. The salt neutralizes everything, even radioactivity. Yeah, and the silver also, it's the nature's strongest antibiotic. It's very powerful. So, and cheap, and for self-sufficiency, very important. So people, they don't think about that. But are you prepared? Yeah, for survivor? Are you prepared for war? I don't think so. Because not even the soldiers here are prepared for war. The soldiers in Europe, they're afraid of war. They're very afraid. I know in Switzerland, like Switzerland is a criminal organization. I have to tell to the people, because Switzerland, listen, they force the people to go into the troops. Where else they do that? In Israel, in Switzerland. In the rest, you cannot do that. You cannot force people to. It's against human rights. And if Switzerland still does that, whole Switzerland is against the human rights. Okay? Think about that. You cannot force people to go to the troops, but that's what they do in Switzerland. What they do in Switzerland is against the law. Okay? But anyhow, people don't really understand anything about law. They don't understand anything about history, and they don't understand anything about technology. Okay, I get across that. I met some very arrogant people in my life. Yeah, but wise people. Personally, I don't know. I would have to think of wise people that I know personally. I know there is wise people. Yeah, I know there's very wise people. That's why I'm following wise people. Yeah, but I don't know them personally. Yeah, I know that Ibrahim Traoré, as the president of Burkina Faso, he has the same age as myself, yeah? Very wise. Yeah. I know the Biafran leaders who are in prison, like Nnamdi Kanu, Simon Ekpa, very wise people. Very, very wise. There is other wise people, maybe, yeah? There is the priest Isaac, Bobo Ashanti priest from the Priest Isaac Institute of Holistic Knowledge, yeah? That we have the homeschool program of the Honorable Priest Isaac, okay? It's very good. Actually, everyone, I told you already, everyone who's serious about their children, they should have the homeschool program of the Honorable Priest Isaac from the Priest Isaac Institute of Holistic Knowledge in Antigua Caribbeans. You should have this. But the people don't care about the education. Even knowing that, even in the Rastafari, okay, people who saying they're Rastafari, imagine. But so repatriation, it's a must. Yeah, education, it's the key, right? And equal rights and justice, yeah? We don't want no peace, we want equal rights and justice. Then will be peace. So here we go, again, people must learn, but they don't want. So, here in Europe, at least, they don't want, okay? Because of that, I want to go to Africa, because, you know, I know in Africa, the people, they want to learn. There is people in Africa, they want to learn. There is young people in Africa, they want to know the truth. Okay, so that's why you have to go there, okay? So, there is no way, okay, of solving this matter here in Europe. I will tell you now why, okay? I will tell you now why. Because this, again, this stuff the people do not understand. But I will tell you why, okay? For example, they say to us that there is no water, there is a problem of water, there is a problem of drought, of dryness here in Andalusia, yeah? That sometimes you go to the beach and there is no water at the shower, and there is a sticker saying because of extreme drought, of dryness, because there is no water, they say. Okay, but again, okay, I showed you this river, the Guadalhorus, yeah, the Guadalhorus, the Horus River. It's dry here now, and it's because they cut it. They cut it with these dams, yeah. They pollute the water. There's an attack against water, yeah. It's a pollution, and the people, they buy their water bottles in the supermarket, yeah. And just to understand, okay, look at this. This is a map of Andalusia, yeah. And you can see, if you can watch it. Maybe you don't see it so well, but you can open your Google Maps and you just check out Andalusia. But if you look very well, it's full. It's just full of lakes, yeah, rivers, yeah. Because why is there lakes? Because this is artificial lakes. There's all these are dams, yeah. So every lake here, every lake you can see, and there's so much. It's actually, look, Andalusia, it's quite big. Andalusia is like the size of whole Portugal, and it's only a province here in Spain. Look, this is Andalusia, and the whole thing, yeah, it's the very south. And here on the tip here is Wobala. It's Gibraltar. You can see Gibraltar there, and then Morocco. But the whole thing, it's full, just full of lakes. And what kind of lakes are they? They're dams, yeah? Because everywhere saying embalse, 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 embalse. There is not one normal lake. There is like a laguna, yeah? It's like a small lake, but they're not a real natural lake. There is only artificial lakes, embalse, embalse, embalse. Okay, the whole thing. Why there's so many? Because there's so many rivers. And why there's so many rivers? Because there's so many mountains. There is the Sierra Nevada, It's like 3,500 meters, yeah, below sea level, and this is just next to the sea, above sea level. Sorry, yeah? Above sea level, and just next to the sea. So there, Sierra Nevada, and many other mountains, 2,000 meter, you know. There's a lot of water there because there is fountains everywhere, and the water coming out of the fountain non-stop. That it was building the rivers. So that's why if you look actually to the Mediterranean Sea, and you can see that the amount of rivers that are coming in Europe from these mountains. Wow. So how come that there is no water? You go to the fountains, they are working. Okay, there is a place in the Sierra Nevada, in Orgiva. You go up there in the forest. There are people living. It's like a community almost, but it's like yeah, people who know it called beneficio. Yeah, people living there since 40 years. People living. The people they want to live like a tribes, like in nature. They go there, and there is a fountain. There is waterfalls. Yeah, so you could actually have a nice life there, yeah. But the police comes every year and make big razzia because people they plant cannabis also, what should be their right, yeah. But you know, here in fascist Europe, they will beat you, take your food from your mouth, yeah, and put you in prison, and torture you. When you want to live self-sufficient and plant your own food and your own medicine, they will beat you up, put you in jail, steal your food and your medicine, and sue you, and call you a terrorist and all this. That's what's happening in Europe. That is what Europe is doing. That's why Europe is doomed, yeah. And yeah, so what are you gonna do then? All you people here in Europe. People. Switzerland. What are you gonna do in Switzerland? Come on. And you guys, you stole me everything, eh? You know it. Yeah, you know you tried to sabotage me and everything because you're jealous. But you know you cannot never reach to my level. You know it because you did not study, you did not train, you did not prepare yourself, you did not listen to me. What you did is following your ego, yeah, and you wanted more of your evil, you know. Yeah. So now here we go. You want more evil, you want more excess, you want more drugs and whatever. That's what you get now. Okay. So people, please, okay. There is no lack of water, but there is a pollution of water. A pollution of water. And I will show you this there because we are now at, again, Sacaba, Malaga, where the river goes in the sea. But soon we have to go up in the mountains again, and I show you then what is all about with this water situation and how we can solve it. Because we have this water filter, which is a very good product, and it's on our website, and I can encourage everyone just to watch, go visit our website. Yeah, visit our previous videos, okay, because we're still struggling with, hey, with the basic needs, yeah, because there is no support, eh? Even if people already following us like since 3 years, and but there is some people they feel happy, yeah, if they see us in a difficult situation, yeah. But what tells you this about yourself, you know? You should be very happy to help us because everyone who knows us, they know we give everything. We give everything. I always give everything to everyone for free. I never ask no money for no one. I give everything. Food, medicine, what do you want? I give you shelter, I teach you, and I ever ask nothing. I yeah, people they know it very well. So But there is very evil people. There is evil people, yeah, and there's liars and deceivers, and there is junkies as well. So watch out, yeah. Better to get more into health, yeah, health. Um, let's say study, yeah, studying the health situation, study the because if you have children now, what do you want to actually, what is their prosperity, you know? Because yeah, my daughter, she wants to be the president of Biafra in the future. That's a good thing. Yeah, no, you know. You see, what your child want to do in the future? Ask your child, what do you want to be when you're big? What do you want to do? You want to be astronaut? Going to what do you want to be? Who you want to be? Is there some good example? I would say so. There is very good examples nowadays, yeah. So we can follow these good examples, yeah. There is life examples just right now. Again, I can just encourage you to watch what is going on in Biafra land, what is going on in Sahel, yeah, what is going on in Ethiopia, what is going on, okay, in the whole of Africa, and what is going on in the Western world, okay? Yeah, so the place where all the resources coming from, Africa, okay, there's a rise, okay? No one can deny that. So here in Europe, where the slave drivers, okay, the sodomists, listen now. If you really check it out, you can watch, you can study it. You can study what is the Greek mythology all about. The Greek mythology, it's like these gods, the Greek gods, yeah, they're all, they do incest, isn't it? So this is an incestuous family. The Greek mythology, that's why this child, let's say the pedophiles and all these people, this was Greek society, isn't it? So that's still the society here in Europe. Understand? That's why the European Union and all this, it's all Greek. Europeia and all this is Greek. Yeah, and what do they push? It's this. It's incest, sodomy, pedophilia. That's what they push. So that's why they deceive all the people, and they're saying that the Human Rights Declaration, yeah, that is actually it's something from the system, and it's not. The Human Rights Declaration, it's something that comes from Ethiopia. Okay, Human Rights Declaration has something to do with Haile Selassie. Okay, because before there were the Nazis, the fascists, they would not care about such rules. They would care about genocide. Okay, so the Human Rights Declaration, it's something that protects you, okay? So you should fight for the human rights, okay? But people here who are very stupid, okay, here in Europe, okay, they're very deceived and very stupid. They believe that the Human Rights Declaration is something which comes from the devil or from the conspiracy. And it's very stupid people, because they never studied nothing. So once again, people, don't let them fool you or even try to school you, okay? We got the mind of our own, okay? So please study, okay? Read your Bible, read your history book, yeah? And please support, share, like, yeah? And soon more updates about the situation, because are you really prepared when it comes to survival, yeah? Do you know orientate yourself with the stars, yeah? Do you know how to fight, yeah, against wild animals? You know how to anyhow, thank you so much. Daniel here, One Love Caravan. Blessings, and see you soon, hopefully in Africa, Ethiopia. Yes, I. Bye bye.